What's going on, my exotic family? It's your boy Dre. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well, and we are back today with another video. So today we're going to be talking about Loki. We're going to be talking about white-lipped pythons. More specifically, I'm just going to be giving you guys my point of view of what it's like keeping one. Now, this is not a care video, but if you want to see a care video, I'll make sure I put the book up here for you guys. But this is definitely going to be something a little bit different. But that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, so welcome back to the video. Like I said, we're going to be talking Loki today, my white-lipped python, probably the snake I get the most questions about on Instagram and my DMs. So I figured we go ahead and do a video on him. So what is it like living with a white-lipped python? These guys are very beautiful snakes, but they are not for everybody. And what I mean by that is they can be very flighty, and as you can see, probably can't see I guess, but Loki still is a very flighty snake. He still does musk on me. He does bite me occasionally, which again is expected. But I would like to point out, if you guys aren't familiar with the condition that I got Loki in, make sure you guys check out that video as well. He was a wild caught animal. Now again, I did not know that until I got him, but I'm not gonna go back to that situation. But anyways, long story short, I got him in, had to nurse him back to health, and now he is doing very well for me. But even from the research you see online and speaking with other keepers, these guys are very flighty snakes. They are not too fond of being handled, which no snake is, but these guys will actually let you know. So typically when I go into Loki's bin, as soon as it moves, he is already on the defense. So I have to make sure I use my snake hook just so I don't just go in and grab him and startle him. So I get the snake hook and I'll just kind of tap him a little bit just to let him know I'm there. He's not being fed. And at that point, most snakes will kind of just, you know, relax, or they'll get out of that feeding mode. Not Loki. Loki will actually just start going crazy in his tub, because again, he's still not quite used to me. But I mean, once he's out, he does pretty good. I will give him that. He's not like the most crazy snake. It's just getting him out of that tub is the issue, and he will literally fly out of his tub. But literally, once he's out, he's fine. And again, they're not aggressive snakes, they're not bad snakes, but it's definitely a snake that you want to do your research on before getting. These snakes, again, are not for everybody, and a lot of people actually go after these guys and they don't have success with them because there's not a lot of good information out there about these guys. So you have to really know what sources to use or know where to go to look for information. Now, to add to that, Loki is also somewhat of a picky eater. He will not eat off of tongs for me. I have to literally place it in a specific spot in his tub and walk away, in which he will eat. So that's why if you follow me on Instagram, I rarely post pictures or videos of him eating, because he is very secretive about how he eats and what he eats. There's been a couple times where I've tried to actually catch him eating, and he will literally have the rat halfway in and he will spit it back out. So I don't bother him when he's feeding. And again, this video is from my point of view. This is not going to be all white-lipped pythons. But for the people who are asking about white-lipped pythons, if you just so happen to get a white-lipped python and your white-lipped python is, you know, having some of these behaviors, I guess I'm just trying to give you somewhat of a snapshot of what you could possibly expect, but it's not guaranteed. Again, mine, I know some people who their white-lipped pythons are perfectly tame, docile, will eat straight off the tongs for them. That is not Loki. Still one of my favorite snakes, as you guys know. This is one of the snakes that I could not wait to get, and I'm still glad to have him. I'm glad he's doing well for me. See if we can get a close-up on him really quick. There we go. But that's Loki looking really good. He's got really good color now, and you can tell he's just doing a lot better, and he's still got a lot of growing to do, and I can't wait for him to get that size. He'll be getting an upgrade soon. He's in the rack behind me, but he's not super huge yet. I don't feel comfortable putting him in anything bigger just yet, so I'm still just kind of letting him do his thing in there. He still has plenty of room in there. Now, also, one thing with Loki that you guys never will see, probably at least anytime soon, on my Instagram is some of my snakes I'll let on the floor and let them kind of slither around. Not Loki. Loki will take off. I made the mistake of doing that one time, and I will never do it again because he tried to get under this metal rack behind me. There's like a gap on the floor, and he literally almost got under there, but I was able to get the hook under there to pull him out, because if he would have got all the way under there, I would have had to pull the Tegu enclosure, which is a 4x2x2 down here on the bottom. I would have had to pull that off, and that would have just been a hassle, and that is not something that I wanted to deal with. So now when I take Loki out, I literally only hold him, or if I'm cleaning out his tub, he goes in one of the holding bins. But needless to say, great snake. I would definitely consider this an advanced snake, only because of their known temperament. Now, again, I don't consider any snake aggressive, but they do come in highly defensive if you get a wild caught. If you're getting a captive bred animal, which those are very hard to come by now, it seems like, probably won't have that problem, but I've seen even some captive bred animals who have also been somewhat on the defensive side. So whatever, any snake could be defensive, but specifically these guys, like I said, I haven't been bit by him recently, but that could change here very soon. He seems to be easily startled. There was one day I was literally pouring water into his water bowl. I didn't even touch him, and I was going to go back into, or I was closing the tub back, and he literally struck at me. But again, it's just one of those things where you got to get to learn the snake. The snake has to actually get to, know your behavior, and hopefully they won't necessarily tame down, but they'll be more tolerable of what you have to do. Again, I take him out maybe twice a week, and we just do this hand to hand, and he seems to be getting better at it. But again, he never may ever come out of that defense mode when it comes to getting him out of his enclosure, which is perfectly fine. It's just when he gets bigger, about 6-7 foot, it's not really a snake I want coming at me all the time. So again, I try to handle and habituate all of my animals just to make sure they're tolerable of me being around them, just doing daily maintenance and everything like that. And that is a great way to also socialize your animals with you. But to sum it all up, I would definitely say white-lipped pythons are a great pet snake for maybe someone who is wanting somewhat of a display snake, a snake that you take out occasionally. These guys are arboreal, so you definitely want to give them that room to climb, and they will just to me, they're just kind of all over the place. They'll be up, they'll be down. He likes water, so they kind of just do a lot. These guys are just very active snakes, so definitely something to look into if you are into that species. But I'm again super happy to have him in my collection. And again, I don't know if he's male or female, that's just what I went with, but I'm super happy to have this snake in my collection. And for those that are asking, definitely, as I say in most of my videos, make sure you do your research. Prepare for a snake like this. Again, these guys are semi-arboreal, so they're going to need a pretty decently sized enclosure. Again, they can be very defensive, so snake hook training is best. At least that's what I found for me. So overall, good snakes, but do your research when getting into these guys, because they are no laid back snake at all. So hope you guys enjoyed this video of Loki. I know it's been a while since I've done one of him. I think the last one I did of him was when we did the white-lipped python care video, so I wanted to actually give you guys an update on this guy. He did just recently shed for me, so I wanted to let you guys see how he's doing and give you guys an update on him, but just kind of talk about how he's been doing here. I didn't post that all last week. It's been busy. We're starting to move because we move at the end of April, so I got some stuff already moved out. I will be doing some cool videos here soon. Gonna be moving some of the animals into their new homes, so stay tuned for that. And I will definitely keep you guys posted on Instagram, so make sure you follow me, DW Exotics. But let me know what you guys think of the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help me out. I'm almost at 2K. Turn those post notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. And as always, stay exotic.